As Nigerians await the amendments to the Gunshot and Accident Victims Law of 2017 by the National Assembly, more states are urged to domesticate the existing law as well as drive better implementation of its provisions and intentions. Kemi Foladeyemo has more.
The National Assembly passed the Compulsory Treatment and Care of Victims of Gunshots and Accidents Bill in 2017. A subsequent presidential assent finally put to rest persistent advocacy which started since 1998. In September 2022, the then Rivers governor, Nyesom Wike, signed into law a domesticated statute. Only two other states, Lagos and more recently Delta, have passed similar bills.
It's about saving lives of people.
But despite these legal measures, some Nigerian hospitals still demand for police reports before treating crime and accident victims, leading to preventable deaths of such persons. Fast-rising musician Ebenezer Ayeni died in June 2021, few days to his wedding after being shot by armed robbers at his home in Ibadan. His brother, who was also wounded at the time, says they were rejected by the University College Hospital and later a private clinic, owing to their failure to produce a police report. Some police officers at the checkpoint also refused to accompany the brothers to a hospital. Under the Gunshots and Accident Victims Law, any hospital, police officer, individual or authority whose action or inaction results in a person's unnecessary death or harm is liable upon conviction to a fine ranging from 100,000 to 500,000 naira. The Federal Act also provides for a jail term of at least 5 years for anyone found guilty. The suspected offenders in the INA's case are yet to be prosecuted as provided by the law. The family is now seeking legal redress at an Ibadan High Court.
The result we are aiming at is just to stop it from happening to others. Not just because maybe we want to take revenge or something, no. Our families just want this to stop because anybody can, experience this. It could happen to, anybody can be a victim of this kind of circumstance. The problem we have in Nigeria is with implementation. We talk about things, we have done this, we have these laws in place, we have this one in place, but we don't implement those laws, you understand? So because there are bureaucracies, there are, obstacles that limit the implementations of those laws.
More stakeholders at this summit share insights on the roles of hospital and security personnel. According to them, all lives, including that of suspects, matter.
So we don't wait for life to be wasted. If there is any gunshot victim in the present age, last treat, and then we inform the police because we have an agreement with the AIF. I'm looking forward to a Nigeria where such a benevolence by the governor and by the head of service is extended to every Federal Republic of Nigerian citizens. It's extended to every state, and not only Rivers and Lagos.
If somebody is an armed robber and he died of his injury, he has cheated justice. I would rather have him survive so that I can get him prosecuted and get justice for the victim, for the society at large. It's for all citizens to comply with the provisions of the law. If the citizens do not comply with the provisions of the law, there are consequences according to the law.
So the medical teams, when they bring a victim of gunshot to the hospital, they're supposed to be attended to first. When they get well, they can now get back to the police that, okay, I have a victim of gunshot here, I wouldn't know how it came about it. Maybe it's a criminal that is wanted, then the police will now come in, and take charge.
What we don't understand is that it is not about the society alone. The police can be a victim of a gunshot. The doctors can also be a victim of a gunshot. Even the medical doctor can also be a victim of a gunshot.
Of equal importance is the need for the legislatures and executive arms of governments to address concerns of private hospital authorities on who foots the treatment bills of indigent victims.
Lagos State government is leading the trail. What have been my greatest worries about these indigent victims and the protection of victims who who are treated, and Lagos States have taken care of that. That's a milestone. They said one injection for stopping blood is about costs from 250,000, and they are not covered by the protection given to the general hospital. So if we can have that, which seems to be a major problem, then that would be a very great step forward. And we are going to continue to pursue it. The amendment now, the bill had been passed. We have to go further for the amendment to be in place so that people who don't have a way can be treated.
In the meantime, advocacy continues to educate the whole public on their rights and obligations under the laws. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.